Hey guys, it's Steph here. I am planting again. I'm going to be highlighting some of my favorite shrubs that are just super tough. They can handle part shade conditions to full sun. They're really drought tolerant. They're deer resistant. This one, the Ivory Halo Dogwood, is awesome because it's variegated, so it's absolutely beautiful during the summer, but in winter the twigs turn red, and so it's got some nice winter interest. I've paired it next to my bristlecone pine behind me. So this flower bed is coming together. These are my go-to if I want to grow something that is a no-fell shrub that's going to give me some nice structure and just some beautiful winter interest. I'm also going to be highlighting a barberry. The barberry is awesome because it comes out so early in the spring. It's one of the earliest shrubs to put on its leaves, and so it's an awesome one. It gives you some nice dark maroon foliage, and the deer just hate it because it's super pokey. The deer do not touch this Ivory Halo Dogwood. I think the contrast between the maroon foliage and the variegated leaves on the dogwood is awesome. So we will finish this flower bed. So I'm near done with this flower bed. I'm going to add some candy tuft. It's a beautiful ground cover. I've added some rocks. I think it's really coming together. I am going to pull out these white alliums. They didn't lose their leaves during winter, and they're just way too messy for this area. There's nothing hiding them. Some of my alliums have come out here, and they're absolutely beautiful because they are with companion plants, geranium and roses, so you don't see the bases as much, and they're not as crazy. These ones have just gone nuts, and so I will remove those. It's pretty easy to remove them. But this is the Ivory Halo. It's gonna get pretty big if you let it. It will get up to 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide, but I'm gonna keep it smaller. I'll make sure I prune it. Oh, it gets up to 6 by 6, but I can manipulate that with pruning. But look at the beautiful color on this. They can handle the deep shade up to the full sun. They're just a really tough plant. They can handle really wet soil. They can handle dry soil. And so that's why I love it. So I've got 3 of them right here. There's another one right there and another one right there. And then this next one, oh, I will tell you how cold hardy it is real quick. These aren't very expensive either, which is a bonus. So it's cold hardy down to zone 3, super cold hardy. And I guess it does get some spring blooms. I don't grow it for those. They are these little white flowers. But can you imagine those beautiful red twigs with these rocks in winter and that bristlecone pine? I thought it was a nice contrast next to that dark green. And then this is the Concord Japanese barberry. There's so many out there, but I love this one. It only gets about 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. I just love its color, and I like its shape a little bit more than some of your other barberries. I can actually shear these back in the spring if I want to keep them smaller. So they're really easy to maintain. See how pretty this is next to that barberry. Great combination. The road's right here. We get a lot of snow, a lot of salt. It's a little bit rockier, so all these plants are going to be really happy right here. Let's get them in the ground. And then also just a little bit about this flower bed. It gets a lot of the afternoon sun, so around 1 p.m. till about 6 to 7 p.m. it gets that intense afternoon heat. So definitely a full sun area over here. Get my beautiful mountain view, bringing some of that in right here. Okay, we are finished. Oh my goodness, I forgot 2 alliums over there. I've got to clean up my mess. I don't know about you guys, but I just chuck my stuff. I'll tell myself I'll get to it later. I eventually do. I should just do it right now. Hey, there's a garbage right there. I'm going to do it right now. But I just got to water them in. I think it looks great. I kind of like my rocks to just hide in between plants. So these Ivory Halos will cover most of them. This Brigadone St. John's wort. It's a woody shrub, and it's this beautiful, you can see right there, it's looking sad because it didn't get treated well when we were planting this tree. So it's going through a little bit of transplant shock, but you can see that beautiful foliage. Ideally it likes the morning sun and afternoon shade. We'll see how it does here. I'm just hopeful because I love it so much, but it's a woody shrub, so woody ground cover. So we'll get about 18 inches tall, and I just want to fill in this area. So I've got 3 of them, one right there and one right here. I think it looks great. I'm excited to see this fill in. The variegated dogwood grows pretty quickly, so I bought some smaller plants, and the barberry is not going to get much bigger than that, but it looks great. I promise you, if you plant the barberry and Ivory Halo dogwood, you will be fine. This bristlecone pine is actually really tough too. I planted stuff in here. I knew that I couldn't really fail at growing. I think a fly just went up my nose. So hopefully this video was helpful. I hope you guys liked it. I will see you in the next one, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.